Relationships go through periods, sometimes really hard times, but there's nothing sweeter than having a family, and that is worth everything.
What secret admiration has Kurt Russell been hiding about Kevin Costner for decades? Why does this legendary actor, who's worked alongside Hollywood's biggest names, single out Costner as someone truly different? And what does Russell's candid revelation tell us about the hidden dynamics of Hollywood's elite? Stay with us as we uncover the truth behind this extraordinary confession from one of cinema's most respected veterans. Kurt Russell was born Kurt Vogel Russell on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts. Growing up in a household where entertainment was deeply valued, his father, Bing Russell, was a well-known character actor, and his mother, Louise Julia Russell, was a dancer. Kurt was introduced to the world of acting almost from the moment he could walk. This early exposure helped him develop a natural comfort in front of the camera, a quality that would become one of his defining strengths. Russell's professional journey began astonishingly early. He gained national attention as a child actor in the early 1960s, starring in various television shows and Disney productions. Walt Disney himself famously pegged Russell as a rising star, solidifying his presence in family entertainment. Such early success could have pigeonholed him, but Kurt's determination to evolve beyond childhood roles pushed him to step away from acting briefly to pursue baseball, a lifelong passion. His athletic ability led him to play minor league baseball until a shoulder injury ended his athletic aspirations, redirecting his full focus back to acting. His return to the screen in the 1970s marked the beginning of a legendary transformation. Russell proved he was not just a former child star, but a charismatic force capable of handling intense drama, action-packed heroics, and layered character work. This transition reached new heights through his iconic collaborations with director John Carpenter. Together, they created some of the most memorable films of the era, including Escape from New York, where Russell redefined the anti-hero archetype as the gravel-voiced, eye-patch-wearing Snake Plissken. Carpenter also directed Russell in the now-celebrated cult classic The Thing, where Kurt's cool determination and intensity elevated the film into one of the most respected science fiction horror masterpieces of all time. As his career expanded, Russell demonstrated an extraordinary range. He seamlessly transitioned from gritty action roles to lighter comedic characters, from rugged Western heroes to thoughtful dramatic leads. Films like Big Trouble in Little China, Tombstone, Overboard, Miracle, and Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2 showcased his ability to bring warmth, humor, toughness, and heart to every performance. In 2001, he took on the thrilling role of Michael Zane in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, a high-octane heist film centered around a daring casino robbery. Russell's character, an Elvis Presley impersonator, brought a unique blend of charm, charisma, and danger to the screen. But what really defined Russell's versatility came in 2004 with his performance in Miracle. He portrayed Herb Brooks, the brilliant and demanding coach who famously led the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team to a historic gold medal victory. Russell's performance was a masterclass in intensity and nuance, embodying Brooks's relentless drive and deep emotional connection to his players. Behind the cameras, Kurt Russell built an equally remarkable life. In 1979, he married actress Susan Hubley, and their union produced a son, Boston Russell, born on February 16, 1980. However, after 4 years of marriage, their relationship ended in divorce in 1983. Following this chapter, Kurt Russell embarked on what would become a long-lasting and enduring relationship with actress Goldie Hawn. Their connection, which began in the early 1980s, was rooted in deep mutual admiration and a shared sense of humor. Russell and Hawn had previously worked together nearly 2 decades earlier in the 1968 musical The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band. Their relationship was further solidified by the birth of their son, Wyatt Russell, on July 10, 1986. Wyatt would grow up witnessing the unique blend of Russell's rugged charisma and Hawn's effervescent charm. Together, Kurt and Goldie have shared a remarkable lifestyle, owning multiple homes across North America, including residences in Vancouver, British Columbia, Snowmass Village, Colorado, Manhattan, New York, Brentwood, California, and Palm Desert, California. Now, at 74, Kurt Russell, the legendary Hollywood actor whose career spans more than 6 decades, has finally opened up about his longtime colleague, Kevin Costner, revealing insights that fans have long speculated about. Known for his candor and straightforward approach to both his work and personal life, Russell spoke with the calm confidence of someone who has witnessed the evolution of Hollywood from the 1960s onward. Kevin is one of those rare actors who has this innate ability to draw people into the story, Russell said. When he's on screen, you feel it. He doesn't just play a character, he lives in it. It's a kind of honesty that's hard to teach and even harder to sustain over decades. In saying this, Russell highlighted a quality in Costner that has made him an enduring figure in cinema: authenticity. Russell emphasized that while some actors rely on gimmicks or fleeting trends to stay relevant, Costner's appeal comes from a steady commitment to craft, an intuitive understanding of narrative, and a genuine connection with audiences. Russell went on to describe his personal interactions with Costner over the years, recalling moments on set that revealed both the actor's meticulous work ethic and his human side. "We've crossed paths on various projects, and what always struck me was his focus," Russell said. "Kevin prepares like it's the first time he's ever been on a set, even after decades in the business. And yet he's approachable, down to earth, someone who can make a scene feel effortless while quietly carrying the weight of responsibility for the whole production." Russell's comments also touch on the subtle camaraderie and mutual respect that often exists among actors of their generation. He noted that while the industry can sometimes be unforgiving, with egos clashing and creative visions colliding, Costner managed to maintain both his integrity and his collaborative spirit. "It's a balancing act that few achieve," Russell continued, "and Kevin does it without drawing attention to himself. That's the kind of professionalism I admire." What makes Russell's reflections particularly compelling is the combination of admiration and honesty. He doesn't merely offer superficial praise. He delves into what makes Costner distinctive even within the upper echelon of Hollywood actors. Russell explained that Costner has an intuitive grasp of timing, both comedic and dramatic, which allows him to navigate complex scenes with a subtlety that many actors miss. "There's this rhythm to what he does," Russell noted, "a pacing that feels natural but is incredibly difficult to execute. You don't see the work he puts in, but you feel the results. That's artistry." Russell's observations underscore the idea that true respect among actors comes from witnessing consistency, commitment, and a willingness to continually challenge oneself creatively. By sharing these insights, Russell offers fans a glimpse into the private admiration that can exist behind the camera, often invisible to the public eye. In closing, Russell spoke about the broader significance of relationships in Hollywood, reflecting on how connections built on mutual respect and genuine talent shape careers over decades. "I've seen a lot of people rise and fall, sometimes for reasons beyond their control," he said. "But Kevin's career is a testament to staying true to yourself, to your vision, and to the people you work with. That's something I think about a lot looking back at my own journey. There's value in loyalty, in consistency, in quietly doing your job well. Kevin embodies that." Russell's words are a rare window into the mind of a veteran actor assessing his peer with both affection and insight. At 74, Kurt Russell doesn't just tell the truth about Kevin Costner. He elevates it, showing fans why Costner remains a figure worth celebrating, respected not just for his star power, but for his artistry, integrity, and enduring professionalism.